Hey, hey.
YouTube. I'm out here in the woods, living in my van while I'm building a shelter in the side of the mountain to live in. Today is the day that I try to dedicate myself to getting a nice long video for you guys once a week, kind of explaining what I did that week, my thought process on things, and whatever else. I've been out here for about a week. I'm pretty established. I got my parking spot where I'm parking the van, and I picked out where I'm gonna build the shelter, and I started digging. I got here 6 days ago, and the first thing I noticed when I got here was the elevation change, because I have been getting light headaches, feeling a little nauseous, and just running out of breath all the time. I have started to get used to it. It's not terrible, but I'd say give it a week and I'll be money. 8,000 feet in the air, so it's gonna get cold in the winter. Oh yeah, guys, for those of you wondering, the land that I'm building on is private property owned by someone who is giving me permission to build on the land. He messaged me on TikTok offering me a cool spot to build. There's good resources. I have a bunch of trees to use that already needed to come down because they had a forest fire here a few years ago, and so it's a bunch of burnt dead trees that's great for building. There's a creek not too far away where I can get water. Bunch of animals if I ever want to get into hunting. And there's some cool fishing spots around, so it's a very cool spot. Up here in the mountains, it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be fun. I've already seen 2 deer and a big group of turkeys, big fat turkeys, so that's gonna be fun. I've never actually hunted an animal or cleaned an animal, so that's gonna be a fun learning experience. I'm building the shelter with only hand tools so that when I'm older I can say I built a cabin with my hands, hand tools. And it's gonna make me big and strong, I'm hoping. I think that's pretty much all I have for the intro. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribing helps me out a lot, and liking the video. Go like the video right now. I'm not a YouTuber, bro. Let's do a tour. This is where I'm parking the van and where I'm sleeping. This is my bed right here. Bunch of random shit. I gotta organize. I gotta organize bad. Up here on top is where I keep all my food. We got rice, freeze-dried ground beef, bunch of beans, some granola bars, crackers. Picked up some top ramen, and got some mashed potatoes. And here we got freeze-dried green beans and corn. And that is actually about it. Oh yeah, we got 10 pounds of beef jerky as well. This is the bus. It got hit by the fire hard. But I'm storing different stuff in here. I got 3 totes of stuff. They're in here, staying dry. And I was hanging clothes, but that fell and I'm pissed. Whew. Now let's go check out where I'm building. Lucky Thrives, the guy who owns the land, was inspired to do his own build as well. He's coming up here like once a week with power tools and gonna be making a cool spot as well. You guys should follow his page to see his plan. And my hut's like 30 yards that way, not too far away. This is my spot. It was the side of the hill so that I could dig into the hill and have some of my walls be just the earth. And then I'll build up right here, if you understand what I'm saying. Sorry, that's not a very good description. I started taking this wall down. I'm gonna make it go down like right back up there. And I was moving dirt and it was just getting all pushed down the hill. And so I decided to make a little retaining wall that should catch the dirt and create a little porch for me. The cabin will only come out to like here, and then I'll have this area covered so I can kick it outside if I want to, stay dry. I've been struggling trying to figure out how to make sure this wall stays intact and doesn't fall over. I put these posts in the ground. I'm going to add a lot more though. I think it needs more. But then I found this loose fence laying around, tied that up on there. There's logs on the bottom. I should probably do more logs actually. I did this to kind of hold it back, but I don't know how well that'll work. The twine might just decompose and break over time, especially if it's buried. But I got these supports in the ground and then all of these tied to them. These aren't moving. It just depends on if the string breaks or not. I'm also going to be putting a little vertical post behind it, driving those into the ground to give it some more support. Once this is flattened out, it's time to start building. Currently working on building this ladder so that I can put up the basketball hoop. I'm gonna put it up right on that tree so I can shoot and it'll just roll back down to me. It's gonna be super legit. Oh, there's the spot. Here's a creek bed, not far at all. This only runs though after the snow comes and then the snow melts. When the snow melts, it's all gonna be running down here. I'm gonna work on digging a big pond here to hopefully catch a lot of the water. And that would be legit. And then springtime, I'll be doing a garden. Nice garden with all types of fruits, veggies, and like garlic and shit. I don't have service out here. So I'm driving like 20 minutes away to post. But I'm saving up money to get a Starlink so that I can have service out here. This road's pretty rough right now. That's where I'm parking the van currently. But if I clean this road up, I'll be able to drive almost all the way up to the spot. Let me cook! 2. That's enough for the potatoes. And then I need 2/3 of a cup for the ground beef. What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna tip. It's gonna tip. Okay. Doing it in here. Well, survive. A wind barrier. Woo! I'm only gonna be doing a half cup of it. Oh, fuck. Boom. I don't know how much that is. Oh, it's getting hot, guys. It's getting hot. I can't think when it's hot, and I already can't think before that. I need a table. Yeah, I do need a table. Yeah, New Mexico. I'm in the mountains. Let's go. Let me cook. Let me cook. How you think that beef's doing, guys? Honestly, it doesn't look like it's cooking, bro.
Oh, no way! First try!
What can I
You're
say?
kidding me! What the fuck? Bro. There's no way.
To get that back up to a boil, and then we'll throw the potatoes in there. Will survives barely. Yup. The barely isn't the important part. Will still survives. Oh, what the fuck? That turned into mashed potatoes in like half of a second. Would you guys believe me if it's already mashed potatoes? Tad. But I think I want some of that water actually. Here's an up close look at the spear. We got this knife blade running all the way down to here. Wrapped it with twine. and some of this metal wire I found. And then I coated it with E6000 glue. Did one more layer of twine, one more layer of glue, and then covered it in ash. It's balanced real well, and it's a nice weight, so I could throw some nice shots with it. Ground beef, stir. Throw some hot sauce in there. Oh, hot, hot. Oh, it's hot. All right, I ended up just using that fence actually, and then I'm just gonna cover it with random brush. You know what I mean? Random plants should hold dirt. If I go like that, I should be able to move this dirt, lay it up against that, and it'll be flat all the way into the mountain. Yeah, burnt my tongue for sure, burnt my tongue. Oh, hot. Why I do that gun? I could probably go get cow shit and mix it in with the potatoes, and it would still be better than the rice and beans. I have less than a month to build a shelter in the mountains that can withstand rain, snow, and high winds while keeping me warm. I did this before in an easier climate and had a basketball hoop, punching bag, music studio. It was legit. But it was on federal property and I got busted. I'm hoping come springtime, I'm back to where I was. So I'll have time to make a garden, get animals like chickens and a dog and a monkey and a tiger, and whatever else I want to do. Going to be really cold, like -30 degrees, so I have to build a very warm shelter. To do that, I'm going to be building it into the side of the hill to get some natural insulation from the earth. I got fishing spots, wild game, a creek about a half-mile away, bus for storage, and I'm sleeping in the van while I build. I choose to live this lifestyle because I like to challenge myself with uncomfortable and difficult situations. And I want some dad lore for when I'm older, you feel me? If you're not following yet, follow me now. And let's see if we'll survive. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to see more content. I'm gonna be going ham this next month so I can get a shelter up. And it's gonna be so freaking legit. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.
Hey, hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stove, but I can't find one on Craigslist and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads. Hey, hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him.
What's going on, YouTube? It's Will Survives back with another episode. Trying to figure out how to do this YouTube thing. Let me think for a sec, guys. I'm building a shelter in the side of the mountain, and the first thing I have to do is dig. Guys, I'm so close to being done with the digging. I'll show you guys in a sec. Right up there. Only probably an hour left of digging until I start building, start taking down trees and start making the fort. I've definitely started adjusting to the altitude. I can work way longer than I was able to those first couple of days. I'm not getting headaches that much, and my lips are, they were really dry a few days ago, but they're getting better, guys. I got some lip stuff, guys. Let's go. I've set up the basketball hoop and working on a water collection system. I've been eating those mashed potatoes, guys. Have been money. I've been doing instant mashed potatoes. Been killer. And I picked up some different soups. I also got canned fruit. I picked up some canned peaches and pears so that I started eating fruit. I forgot to be eating fruit. I'm also drinking lots of water. I've been eating healthier than I was and doing more work than I was. I'm losing the extra fat and feeling real good, guys. Feeling real good. I'm trying to lose all my fat and then start bulking on good stuff like elk and deer. Try to start hunting. Let's go. I've been sleeping in the van. It's been doing me good. Getting pretty good sleep. I'm waking up before it gets light every single day at like 4 o'clock, and I gotta take a dump every time I wake up, and it's kind of frustrating waking up in the dark and having to take a dump, but I'm not putting that in. I'm not putting that in. I think that's pretty much all I have to say for the intro, guys. Like and subscribe. Let's go, you know. Let's do a tour of what I built here, tour of what I built at the bus, and then I'll show you guys some footage that I've gotten the past few days. Let's go, let's go. The retaining wall is actually seeming to hold up real nice. I've got dirt all the way up to the tippy top, and it's flat all the way back, and it's holding good. Definitely should add some more supports. Will definitely add more support. Maybe at some point haul big rocks and line the back, but it's holding for now, guys. I built this ladder mainly so I could put up the basketball hoop, but also so I could put up the tarp. I also put up the tarp with it, so you know, had to do it. This is where we're at with the digging. It's probably 8 or 9 feet back, and about 7 feet across, I think. Let me zoom out a little more. So, I mean, this is the plan, guys. This is the plan. Post hole in that back. Finish digging. Post hole. I don't know, though. Guys, you let me know. Should I do the roof? Should I do 3 posts in the back? Middle one being higher so that I have a slant? Or should I just do two posts and have it, because I want to have it slant down. If it's not slanted like this, I'm gonna slant it down towards the mountain so the water runs off the front side, and I'll hopefully have the roof actually overhanging all the way over the porch so I can store firewood and have a little kick it chair right there. It's gonna be so legit. You guys let me know. But I'm doing posts, and I'll probably have these posts like a foot or 2 out. So I'll have like a with the logs, it'll be like a 9 foot by 7 foot interior. But yeah, so posts, line with logs, and then figure out how to make the front and make a door. It'll be cool. And then I'll probably have to go get a window, because I want a window. That will also be legit. But yeah, you guys let me know for real. Let's go over to the bus now, boys. All right, let's go. This is the water collection system in progress. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. I'll do another update on that one. I worked on cleaning the bus. Obviously, it's not actually that clean, but I'll show a video of what I did. And then I'm just keeping my stuff in here, guys, tools, miscellaneous totes, you know what I mean. The tarp, the water collection system also gives me a little more dry spot right there. Bunch of homies saying I should set up a spot in here to while I'm building, but guys, no need to worry. I have the van that I'm sleeping in while I build, and I want to do a chicken coop and greenhouse in here eventually, or whatever, you know. You guys let me know what you think would be the coolest. That's basically it for the tour of everything. Now let me show you guys what I've been up to for the past few days with some videos. Let's go, let's go. Waboop, wabop, bop. Working on digging into the side of the hill for the shelter. Let's go. More digging, more plants, more sticks. Let's go. Started working on a ladder right here so I could put up the basketball hoops. I'm just putting notches in those, ching-powing them on 2 big logs, and then yeah, okay, there's more digging. Did some more digging. Let's go. Started working on the ladder again. Wha-bam, wha-bop. And then I decided to actually not use it to make the basketball hoop. I'm putting it right there, bro, and I'm gonna make another ladder for the basketball hoop. What the hell? And oh yeah, I put a target up and tried some spear throws, but I was not throwing that freaking good today, guys. So I gave up. Never hit the target. Big L. That's all right. Tomorrow, thunder. A lot of people are saying, opposed to building a shelter in the side of the mountain, I should be making my shelter in the bus, because it would be easier, and I only have less than a month before the snow falls. I'm not gonna do that because I want to build a shelter in the side of the mountain. But I am cleaning up the bus to open a greenhouse in here eventually. Very pimpin'. It was kind of difficult to clean. I did not have a broom, only the metal rake, small metal rake, and there was a bunch of nails on the floor that kept getting me stuck, but it looks pretty good now, I think. What do you guys think? Avocado, let's go. I should have gone to the creek. Went and caught a fish and ate it. Oh.
This is day 1 of building a cabin with Will Survives. I'm out here at the secret cabin spot. It's up here in this valley somewhere. This is my property. I let Will come out here and do his thing, and I'm gonna be doing my thing as well. I've always wanted to build a cabin, and Will is kind of pushing me and motivating me to live that dream. I'm gonna be doing mine on the weekends. I work a full-time job, so I will be able to use my chainsaw, my power tools, and pretty much everything that I have at my disposal. I know Will's gonna go a more traditional route. He's gonna be doing things his way, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'm pretty excited. This ought to be fun, and hopefully we can get something up before the snow falls.
All right, looking much better, and I'm feeling much better. Let's go. living in the woods, it's really important to have a spot that I can clean my hands and take showers and have drinking water at all times of the day. So that is what I am doing today right here. I'm thinking I need to get a barrel, like one of those big like 50-gallon barrels, you know what I mean, and a dry spot right next to the bus, and it keeps this section of the bus dry. Gonna give me some water. And then I went to the courthouse to get something, and then I had to go to the post office, and they were closed, so I got some food, and then I got a PO box at the post office, and then I cooked up the food. I ate this, I think it said gumbo and peaches. I ate that and half the peach can, saving the rest of the peaches for later. Then I started digging again. Made some real good progress. We're almost done digging. Do you guys have any suggestions for what I should do with these rocks, maybe? Looking pretty cool, huh? And then I ended the day with shooting some hoops. Look how that rolls. Catch a big old fish challenge. This is a real fishing challenge. If I don't catch nothing, I'm not allowed to eat today. First cast. First cast. I just bought this fish at the store. It was humanely dispatched and prepared by professionals. Fishy. When cooked just right, that meat should fall right off the bone. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Will survives. Will continue to survive every day. Now let's go dig some holes. Let's go! Woo! Well, guys, that catch and cook was this morning. I did come back and I dug some more. We're almost done digging. And then I made this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm so glad you guys are liking the content. I like making the content. Had a bunch of supportive comments on the last video. Thank you guys so much. You guys are actually legitness, guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Every few days I'll post a video when I think that I've had enough content, or I see all the other homies saying it, so I gotta say it too. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, guys, and I'll see you guys next episode. Let's go.
Hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stove, but I can't find one on Craigslist, and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads.
What's up, YouTube? Will Survives back with another video for you guys. You guys are pimping. I just want to say I'm so grateful to be able to be out here doing what I love and being able to share it with people that also love what I'm doing. I'm blessed, and it wouldn't be possible without you guys, so thank you guys very much. You guys are amazing. I've been out here for over a week now. It's been about 8 days. I've been doing a lot of digging, but I am almost complete with the digging. I saw some people on Instagram saying that I used an excavator. I don't know if they're just messing around, but I just want to say that's something that I would never do something like that, bruh. The reason I'm out here isn't to blow up on social media or make a bunch of money. I started doing this because I loved being outside, and I'm trying to build a strong mindset as a foundation for life. I think that digging by hand and sawing by hand and building a shelter that I live in through the winter will be a great foundation for life, even more so than making money could. Making money might even mess it all up a little bit. My favorite thing about the whole social media thing is that I've gotten so many messages of people telling me that I've inspired them to go out into the forest and make their own shelter by themselves or with their friends. And that is what makes me the most happy, because that is the path that I took to being where I'm at now and being grateful for everything in life, including the ups and the downs. I think it's a great thing to do while you're young, to learn about yourself and learn about hard work and making progress. It's one of the best things ever. So I'm so glad I could do that, even with just that small break I took, because I got caught by the feds and had to just kind of kick it for a bit while I was figuring out my plans and getting everything situated. I had to be going to court and doing a bunch of dumb stuff, guys. And during that time, I wasn't eating as healthy. I wasn't going out into the woods, and I could feel the difference just in that few months. And can tell you guys now that I feel way better right now than I did back then. Way healthier physically, and my mind's healthier. I got people wondering how I charge my phone and how I upload posts. I have a Jackery power bank, and I have a sheet of solar panels that is able to charge the power bank enough to keep my phone charged while I'm out here. And my phone is basically the only thing that I'm having to charge out here. If the Jackery ever doesn't work, I also have my car. I can charge my stuff in my car, so that's a nice little backup. I did bring a generator, but I can't get it to work. I think I'm gonna sell it and get more power banks, because those are money. Whenever I upload a video, I'm driving 20 minutes up the highway to get service, so I'm able to post. While I'm out here, I have no service, and I'm just digging away, which I actually really have been enjoying. It's really nice, because I want to check, right? I want to check social media. Shit's popping, and so it's fun looking through the comments and seeing how posts are doing. But I'm super grateful that I actually can't, because it gives me more peace out here. I have to just accept I don't have any social media, and I gotta do something. So that's what's up. But I did order a Starlink yesterday. Ordered a Starlink, which will give me Wi-Fi all the time out here. I'm gonna start going live more out here at the cabin while I'm working, and I'll be able to update you guys a little bit more. There's gotta be people wondering how I don't get lonely. I'm definitely kind of an antisocial guy. I like being by myself. I like being alone and being able to think. And I honestly think that most people, I think everybody should have a year or two in their life, young life, where they're isolated, because I think isolation is the best way to figure out who you truly want to be, figure out what you really want out of life, and figure out the steps that you need to take to get that life that you want to live. We only live one life, and I think it's important to work as hard as you can to live the best life you want to live, or make the biggest impact on the world that you can. It's rewarding and makes the people's lives around you better and makes your life better. Little advice from Willie. Sorry. So I'm almost done with the digging. And now I have some plans for what I want to do, and I'm excited to show you guys my plans. Hopefully you guys can give me some tips, some pointers. Let's get into it, guys. Here's a look at what it's looking like. And from the top, this right here going to this wall is where I first was gonna make the cabin. I ran into an issue though. I was able to work through all of these rocks with the pick, but I got down to this huge stone that goes into the walls on this side and on this side, and they're not removable. If I remove them, I think it would what's the word? What's the freaking word, guys? What's the word? Compromise the foundation. So I had to leave those. Was thinking of doing posts just in more, but then I actually made a post on TikTok asking people what they thought, and someone suggested digging out a shelf up here and putting the posts up here. So now I can put posts down in here, line the back with logs. I'll have to put a post like right here, line logs to here until I get here, and then I can do full length logs across all the way. I picked up these plastic sheets and I'm gonna line the whole inside of the cabin so water doesn't seep in through the walls. And then check this out. Up here above, so this is the shelf, top of the dirt, and then I've started digging out here. I might go another foot back, and this top level will be at least flat, if not angled a little bit backwards towards the mountain. And I'm gonna make a drainage system running all the way around the outsides. Line it with that black tarp and then cover it with small rocks. Hopefully that should keep most of the snow melt and rain from coming in from the top. Let's go. I have a huge pile of some mix of dirt and that sheetrock that's all broken up. This is smaller pieces. Got a big pile of dirt right here. After I do the roof, I'm gonna do straight logs. It's gonna be logs, no gaps for the roof. Tarp, cover it with a bunch of dirt. Might figure out a way to do a garden and a water collection system with the roof. Would be super legit. And then look at this. I got so many rocks. So many rocks to use for various things. I want to take some of the chunkier ones and make a little foundation along the inside walls so that those first logs aren't sitting straight on the ground. It'll be very cool. And there's a little layer of rock along the back that I can't move anyways. So there you go. Bunch of these flat ones. I'm gonna use these big flat ones as my floor, and maybe even have enough to cover the porch, and maybe make a path going all the way down. Maybe make some kind of riverbed where the water collects off the roof. Make a little stream with rocks and over the tarp, and it might create some type of water filtration system. I still would probably have to boil the water or use a life straw, but it would clean the water up a little bit. And I just have so many rocks, might as well. I also think it might be cool to maybe do a deck on top of, no. The basketball hoop is super fun. I got the ball rolling down to me. I might start digging like right here probably. Make a flat area, large, like 15 by 15 foot flat area that I can dribble around on, and the ball will still roll back to me. I want to dig out a staircase right here too. Dig out a staircase, or build a staircase going right up to the porch. You guys let me know what you think would be cooler or what I should do. I got to line the sides with logs somehow, also, so that the ball just filters right down to me. Would be super sick. But yeah, after that, I'm debating on where I should put the workout station. I want to do a workout station around here. Bench press, pull-up bar, different things, and hang a punching bag. But let me show you guys the other spot. That's I think everything I had for here. Let's go. Right down here by the bus and where I park my van, there's this cool tree. It provides lots of shade. And I think this would be a cool spot for the workout station also. It's flat, stays dry, and the punching bag's already here. What do you guys think? I don't really know. I don't know the best idea. I think both would be cool, but you guys let me know. I just found this knife I could use to make another spear. I think that's mainly it, guys. I have a few videos from the past couple of days, but I haven't been videoing everything because it's just hours of digging, and I have one phone that dies all the time and runs out of storage all the time. If I start making a little more money, I'm about to buy some more phones so I'm able to film everything for you guys. Sorry about that. Let's just get into it. Hey, bruh. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys can give me some pointers and tips, some answers to the questions I was giving or asking you guys, and I'm gonna get back to it. So glad you guys are enjoying the videos. I'll keep trying to post them, and I hope all you guys have a freaking beautiful day. Have a freaking beautiful day, guys. I have this good energy in my hand, my dirty ass hand. It's still great energy in my hand. And right now, I'm talking to you. No one else that's watching this, only you. I'm taking this energy. Boom! I gave you the energy. Now, everybody have a beautiful day, guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stove, but I can't find one on Craigslist and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads.
What's up, YouTube? Will Survives back with another episode of Living in the Woods. Man, I'm driving back. I made a couple posts on TikTok, so I'm driving back from service right now, and I'm about to cook up some dinner, and I'll talk to you guys while I'm cooking up. This is the entrance to the property, guys. Please don't find me, but it's pretty rough. It's a rough road. The van makes it, but barely. There's the bus right up there. Let's go. It's such a sick spot, guys. It's actually so cool. Pimped out to the max. I just keep my solar panel right here, right where I park, and it plugs right into the jackery with this little adapter. Keeps my phone going. I'm working on making this water collection system a little bit better, but this is what I got right now. It works for cleaning my hands and face and dishes. I really shouldn't be washing my hands in it. I don't really know what I'm doing. But now we can cook. My stuff isn't organized that good right now. I'm not a very organized person, guys, but this is where I'm keeping my stuff, and this is where I'm cooking up food too at the moment, till I get a kitchen going in the hut. Today I'm gonna be making mashed potatoes with freeze-dried ground beef, some crackers, ooh, and a can of peaches also. Can of peaches, gotta eat the fruit. I almost always forget to eat fruit and vegetables, but I'm trying. Ooh, guys, guess what? I came out here with 5 cases of these energy drinks. You guys will probably be proud to know that I have well, actually I don't know. I think I have quit. I woke up today and didn't drink one and forgot to drink one, and then decided not to drink one. No headache. Now that I mention it, I'm not sure about the headache part, but I think I'm gonna quit drinking those energy drinks, so that'll hopefully help my health in the long run. I'm super excited to show you guys the tour of what it's looking like right now. I have finally moved past the digging portion of the build. I maybe have a little more digging to do, and I'm moving some dirt back once the build is done. But I'm starting the build now. Placed my first log today, laid down the tarp. Can't wait to show you guys. I've been moving kind of slow with the progress because I'm really just trying to figure out figure out my plan for the build. I don't want to rush into anything because I kind of only have one shot at this. But I am making sure to put in a bunch of work every day, because even if I'm not building the structure, there's so much stuff to do. I have to collect tons of firewood for the whole winter. I've been cutting down trees. I'm being honest. I'm debating getting a chainsaw for firewood. I need a whole lot of firewood. And I love the process of cutting firewood. Chopping firewood is one of the best exercises, and I love doing it. But I cannot say the same for sawing up the firewood. That is a grueling process that works only like 3 different muscles in my frickin' shoulder. And I don't know if it's sustainable for the whole winter. I don't want to actually die. I'll still do all of the building with hand tools. I love using hand tools. But chainsaw for firewood, possibly. I haven't noticed that I've been getting lonely out here. The landowner, Lucky Thrives, his name's Derek. Him and his wife come up at least once a week on the weekend, and they bring za and they bring food, and we hang out. And Derek's got a younger brother, and his brother's got a friend. They come up and kick it every once in a while with Derek. And I'm still going into town. So, I'm saying what's up. I'm saying hello, asking people how their day is every once in a while. So, that's good. That was definitely a little bit of a worry being out here all alone, but it's big chillin'. I don't have a fork. Guys, I'm gonna eat this, and then let's do a tour of the spot and what I've got done so far. All right, let's go do the tour now, boys. Okay, since we left off, this used to be about 1.5 feet in. I did make it a little bit wider. I don't know if you guys saw the shelf, but this is gonna be a shelf now. I think I'm gonna stack logs. It's vertical behind this support beam I got. Make them level to the back of this shelf. Make a rock shelf. I'm gonna have 2 posts in the corners that go up really high. And the roof is gonna extend back about 6 inches above this right here, which is the edge of the drainage system. And I'll fill that with rocks and dirt, clay maybe, up to the roof. Have the roof extend over the drainage system a little bit so that water isn't coming in through that crack from the sky. Once there's a post right here and over there, I have holes dug. I have a hole right here, right here, right here, and over here. Can't see. They're under the tarp, but I'm just gonna puncture through the tarp, put posts up, and then before I line the logs on the walls, I have one more black tarp like this, and I will run them off the side down under this tarp at the bottom. So any water that gets under that tarp somehow will just go under everything. I have this tarp laid down. It's all the way up to here, the front, but it's covered with dirt because this dirt will now stay dry. Once I have the roof up, this dirt will stay dry because of the tarp. And I'm gonna make a rock floor. I have a bunch of flat stones that are perfect for the floor. And so the dirt will help them sit nicer. I want to collect water off of the roof. I also want to have a garden on the roof. But I want the water from the roof and the water from the irrigation system to go to the same place. And then I want to somehow filter all that water so it's at least real good for cleaning myself and dishes. And man, I gotta figure out if there's something like a life straw that I could just filter the water into and it just goes through it into a big bucket. Is that a thing, guys? I'm not sure, but that would be the coolest. That would be the coolest. I have a ton of dirt on either side, so I'll have enough to do a garden on the top of the roof. I'm gonna do these 2 high beams. I'm gonna do 2 high beams up to here. Crossbar. 2 beams right here, crossbar. 2 beams up front, crossbar. And the roof is going to be 100% log. There's going to be no gaps in between the logs, so it'll be very sturdy. After the logs, I'll put another one of these black sheets on top of that, cover it with dirt, and yeah. I just realized I could do a pitched roof like that, and all the water from the roof would go into the irrigation system. And that would actually be kind of nice, huh? Dang. I maybe have a little more thinking to do. Dang. You guys let me know what you think about that idea. You guys let me know what you think I should do about that. Dang, I don't know. But guys, I'm not sure how many rocks you saw in the last YouTube video, but I have a whole ton of rocks now, guys. Enough to make a little filtration creek, do a floor, and probably a couple other things, honestly. I have a wood stove, and I think these rocks might explode if I made a fireplace out of them. So I don't think I'm going to use them for a fireplace, but there's so many cool things you can do with rocks, guys. You guys definitely got some ideas you can spit in the comments. I'm going to have so much fun with all the rocks. But I think that's pretty much all I got to show you guys today. Haven't made too much progress, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen, guys. It's going to be a really cool fort in the side of the mountain. And I already got the basketball hoop up. Let's go. Punching bags going up. Workout stations going up. Chicken coop. Dogs. We're going to have a blast. Again, I appreciate you guys so much. YouTube, you guys are the best community I got for sure. I got a few videos from the past day. Yeah, today and yesterday I got some videos to show you guys. So let's go, guys. Let's go.
I make the glizzy flit, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy a wood stove, but I can't find one on Craigslist, and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads. All my clothes, I break them in and wear them out. If there's some bugs, I take the bud and break it up, then smoke them out. You see a fort that's made for kids, I see it as a perfect house. I built a home and then the rangers came and made me take it down. William in the woods faking out ranges, call me Jason. Local Oregon kid born deep in the woods could call me Peyton. They couldn't make me switch it all, not even if they pay me. Yeah, no one ever gonna control what Willie's saying. I make the glizzy flit, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. smoking trees. I'm in the woods with my fishable, taking trotter to the creek. If the fish is small, I put it back to grow, I don't keep it. Fucking up the rat game while in the woods, birds and bees. I put a flashstone on a stick that's in the ground, now it's a seat. Willie got the vision, I don't really care if you can't see it. Glizzy time, my bit filled with jalapeno and cheese. I'm stomping through the woods looking for barracuda feces. I'm in the woods smoking wood.
I'm looking to cut down these two trees right here, but they're kind of leaning this way, right at the spot. So we're gonna see if I can fall it this way. Wish me luck. Well, that is kind of what I expected to happen, but I tried. I'm gonna take out this tree real quick, fall it down that way, move the tarp, and then hopefully fall it right through there, avoiding the cabin. I actually just realized that tree is leaning this way and I probably can't get it to drop that way. So I'm gonna do something real risky here. I'm gonna fall this tree this way. There's already a notch on the back side of this leaning tree. And hopefully if I cut this one this way, it takes both of them down in that direction, because this one's a bit bigger than that one. We'll see, guys. I'm just about livid right now because I just cut that down perfectly. It fell right to this other stump and took the other tree down. And I was not videoing. I hope I can do something as cool as that again, and I'll video it. Timber! Money. Let's go. Well, would you look at that? Uh-oh. I already got the basketball hoop set up.
Willie with the mic and I catch trout. Pass me the rock. Yeah, can't be stopped now. Hey, hey, yeah. Hey, I can't be stopped. Really gonna try not breaking all these laws. Go down to the lake, get clay water and mix it with straw. Taking my time to pack it in so the next time it doesn't fall. I'm tying knots. If I don't know how to tie knot, I tie a lot. I got the fishy heads, crawfish and pines boiling in my pot. Really gotta go to court. Pass me the ball. Pass me the rock.
Hey, hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stole, but I can't find one on Craigslist and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag, looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river, flipping rocks and stones, I'm looking for crawdads.
What is up, guys? Okay, wait, first of all, first things first, I'm sick of saying what's up YouTube, and I'm sick of saying what's up guys. What should I call you guys? Something cool is what I'm thinking, guys. I'll still utilize guys, because I just realized I use that word a lot. But let's think of a name for y'all, you know what I mean? Okay, I just realized I'm quite dirty for this, guys. I'm not always this dirty. If you see me real dirty like this, it is because I have started to work on the logs. The trees that I'm cutting down, this place was in a forest fire a couple years ago. Last year, actually, I think. I was not I was not here for that. But that's what happened. For those of you that don't know, I have permission to stay on this guy's private property. Lucky Thrives, Derek, the G. I'll link his thing in the description. I have not come across any bears or mountain lions. I'm thinking it's because I've been practicing my spear throws since day one, and they saw that and they've just decided to kind of stay clear. You know, I'm pretty much, I'm deadly with the spear, guys. So I'm not that nervous about bears, or I'm definitely a little more worried about mountain lions, but like not bears, cause I feel like I don't know, I'll scare a bear away, you know what I mean? I will scare a bear before the bear scares me. And if it charges, guys, if the bear wants to eat me, it might. But whenever I put myself in a situation, I mentally prepare for everything bad that could happen. And with the real bad things, I mentally prepare for those a lot. What I'm trying to say is, if a bear charges me, I'm not gonna freeze. I'm not gonna not know what to do. I have gone through the scenario in my head quite a few times, and keep myself with at least one heavy, sharp weapon at all times, and have pictured in my head the best way in all scenarios how to not to die. But a bear charging is like, I say that not thinking it's gonna happen. I don't think that will ever happen. I'm just saying. I should probably invest in a defense mechanism for the bears, but I feel like location is way more important than what you hit it with. I feel like if I have no weapons on me, let's say I'm butt naked pooping in the morning, I wouldn't be butt naked, but I would not have my weapons on me. I just realized I've been talking about this for so long. Are you guys still watching? Are you guys still watching? Anyways, I poke, bro. I poke. If you take out their eyes, like literally, you gotta be no mercy, because they're trying to get you, bro. And this is nasty. This is disgusting. But eyes, you gotta dig your fingers into their eyeballs. Okay, next subject. I'm sorry I talked about that for so long. I might run out of storage before I can talk about the other stuff I want to talk about. Oh yeah, I definitely have decided to invest in a chainsaw for firewood. And if the snow falls, guys, if the snow falls and the hut isn't built, I will just use the chainsaw to build. Like, come on now. You know what I mean, bro? What the heck? I don't even know what I was going to say in this video anymore. Oh, well, here's something, guys. Here's something. And I just realized why I forgot what I was going to say in this video as well. I had an issue with my car today. The brake adjuster snapped, and it was making a weird noise when I was driving in my wheel. I didn't know what it was. I had no idea what it was. I'm not good with cars, guys. But I pulled over, took my wheel off, and I saw something was freaking broken in the wheel. Something was ching-powing around. And I took it to the mechanic, and yeah, they're ordering the part for me and installing that tomorrow. And then I was upset. Not upset, but it took so long to deal with. And I was trying to build. This is all I was able to get done today. Well, I should be. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna build and talk to you guys. Let me just go over a couple things real quick. There's a ton of planes. Oh yeah, but yeah, after I was done with the mechanic, I I was in town, and so I got a burrito. Ate that. And then, guys, I smoked a little Zaw. And now I'm making this video, so that's my fault about that. I should have made the video later or before. I'm sorry, guys. The Starlink should be coming in the next week. I hope that'd be sick. That would be sick. I'll be able to do so much more. So much more. I'll probably never leave here, pretty much. And I have a generator. I have a generator that I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell the generator and buy a bigger jackery to charge or to power the Starlink. Genius, huh? Genius. Guys, there's a whole ton of birds. Would the birds not be up this high if snow's about to happen? Will I know when snow's about to happen if all the birds leave? Or is that completely false? Did I just make that up? I've been reading your guys' comments. It's hard for me to remember them, but I think I've decided to not do a garden on the roof based on your guys' comments. More comments made sense to not do the garden on the roof than to do a garden on the roof. Pretty much doing a garden on the roof is just fancy business. There's no practical reason to do that. Here's a question. I saw one comment, only one comment said this, but I thought it was cool. I was going to make the roof start up and go down with the mountain and somehow get all the water from the roof to go to one spot. But I don't know about that one, you know what I mean? Okay, because I also want to make it connect with the water from the top drain and the side drains, so it's all going into one spot. Now think about this. This is what some homie said down in the comments. Make it go up, and so all the water would just go back into there and go around the sides. What do you guys think about that one? This is where we're at. I might dig this out more, make it flat, make a flatter area on top of the cabin so that water isn't rushing so fast. But this is a nice gutter system type thing. And I have enough black tarp to do gutter systems going down the side, on either side, and for the side walls and the roof. And I'm doing a tarp on the roof, heavy duty tarp. This is gonna be the shelf. There's really no need for the shelf, I don't think. That was a plan that ended up not working out that I gotta roll with, you know what I mean? So I'm doing this shorter wall right here. It's tough to get these perfectly to length and to do them fast with the handsaw and machete, but I love it, guys. I love being out here freaking just putting in work. If it comes to it, I'll use a chainsaw, but it'd be cooler to say I did it with my hands. Anyways, I'm gonna fill up this wall with logs and then push them all forward to this support log and fill the back with dirt like so. And then right here I'm just gonna stack a bunch of flat rocks till it's a flat shelf and it's looking cool and really cool. You know what I mean? Okay, I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do this back wall. Either stack rocks up, but then at the top I need it to be airtight with the roof. The plan was to get pegs in right here and here and stack logs up this way. Nah, I'm gonna figure out another way to stack logs up this way to the roof. Roof up or down, guys, up or down. I got a post hole there, there, and there. And I'm ready to start building, but I do wonder about that one. I am gonna make it flat, not going to the sides. Oh, but the sides could put the water in the gutter too. Like I said in the last video, I think. Should I do it back, guys? Could get it in the gutter and it'd be easier. Let me know. Let me know. After I get the wall up, the wall's gonna go higher than this. This is about 6 to 8 inches higher than the bottom of the gutter, and the roof's gonna go about 10 inches higher than that. And then I'm gonna line that gutter again from the gutter side all the way up to the roof. Feel me? All right, guys. Yesterday was a fluke. I'm sorry about yesterday. I since have gone into service, read some of your comments, read all of your comments. It's getting colder in the mornings, guys. It's getting colder. It's kind of cold right now. That's all right. I realized lots of people are suggesting the pitched roof, like so. Hoping you guys are liking the idea I was talking about before. My plan for if I get stuck out here, when the snow starts falling, I will no longer be driving my van up to the bus. I will be parking it on the road, the dirt road. And I bought snowshoes before I came out here. So I will just be doing lots of walking. If the van stops running completely, I'm stuck out here for, let's say, a week, even a month. I have enough beans and beef jerky to keep me alive for, I think, 2 months. I also got rice. That is worst case scenario and best case scenario if I'm thinking of it in the mind frame of trying to strengthen my mindset. Being stuck out here eating rice and beans for a month would be a huge, it's windy, huge challenge in my life that I would look back on and be grateful for. I'm gonna try to avoid that situation, but I like putting myself in situations where things like that could happen. You guys had a bunch of cool suggestions for a water filtration system. I will definitely be looking through those more diligently and figuring out the best idea. Oh yeah, the Starlink's coming. Didn't know how I was gonna power the Starlink, but last night I went through my email for the first time in a long time, and there was a bunch of companies trying to send me stuff, but there was this one company who does a power bank, and that's probably the only sponsorship I'm gonna do, because I actually really do need a power bank. They were gonna send me just a small power bank, I think the same size as the Jackery, but I emailed them back and was just like, can you send the solar panels too? And then they hit me back and said yes, and I just talked to my colleague and we've decided to send you the even bigger one. So I'm getting a big power bank and solar panels to charge it for the Starlink. Clutch. Let me look through, I took screenshots of your guys' comments, so I'm gonna look at some real quick. I saw someone say I should do a perimeter of like no dry brush around the cabin so I am not starting another forest fire. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Saw some comments about a rock staircase / pathway. That is a great idea. I will do that. I forgot the comments. Guys, I'm just gonna end the video here. The top 30 comments on the last video, they're so positive and supportive. You guys are actually amazing. I'll keep freaking doing me, guys. I'll freaking keep trying to put out videos as often as I can for you guys, and I appreciate your guys' support, your guys' help with comments. Ooh, people wanting to help by sending me money and supplies. I appreciate you guys greatly, but I feel bad accepting things from people because I set out on this journey. It's my responsibility to have everything I need. I do have everything I need to survive. There is no way I will die, I don't think. So any gifts that I receive or money I receive from the people watching, it's not necessary and doesn't necessarily help me on my journey to becoming the man that I want to be. And I don't want to be doing content for the wrong reasons. If I start doing lots of sponsorships and receiving gifts from people, there would be other motives besides trying to grow and trying to inspire. Before I was in the woods, I spent a year or two just trying to make money. I was drop shipping products, only started making money with splatterball blasters. But nonetheless, guys, I did find ways to make money, and I got pretty good at marketing. And if I start going in that mind frame, it could be bad. I don't want to try to make a lot of money. I'm making enough to survive with TikTok and just started monetizing my YouTube videos. Sorry about that, guys. You're gonna have to watch some ads now. I'm actually sorry about that. But okay, I understand that you guys want to help and why you want to help, and I appreciate it a ton, but I can't accept unless I truly don't think Will survives. If it ever comes to a point where I do need your guys' help, it's awesome knowing that I do have people that want to see the content keep going and care about my journey, so I appreciate that. But I will try to hold off until I am dying from something. Thank you very much for understanding. Yesterday I was kind of lazy, guys, because I had car issues and it just wasn't, it won't happen again. Today I'm going to the mechanic and I'm gonna go through my email again. I got so many emails to go through, and I'm gonna start collecting a ton of logs. And tomorrow, guys, this is one last kind of relaxing day. Tomorrow I'm going ham. I'm gonna get the shelter up in a week, maybe 2 weeks. I haven't been in the headspace for building. I don't know why. I have not been too motivated on getting the shelter built. I am a procrastinator. If I feel like I have time, I will wait it out because I love grinding. I love that crunch time. And right about now is that time, guys. Just about crunch time. I can feel the cold happening, and I'm motivated to get this cabin built and make it so cool. Once I got the shelter up and I'm doing my thing, I'm more acclimated to the weather and altitude up here. I'm gonna be pimping again, guys. I appreciate all the support, guys, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, I make the glizzy flip, wrap the string around the hook, wait for a tug and reel it in. Hey, I reel it in, looking out for bears, cause Willie eat the same food as him. I should probably buy what's stove, but I can't find one on Craigslist and they expensive at the store. I'm in my bag looking for the silky and the axe. I'm in the river flipping rocks and stones. I'm looking for crawdads.
I've been doing some exploring. Check it out. So I need your guys' help finding a spot to build. This is a nice flat area right at the bottom of the hill. And those are all burnt dead trees I could use for logs and whatnot.
This is another cool spot up on the side of a hill. I could dig in a little bit. So see, they're burnt, but inside, guys, it's nice timber, very nice timber. This is another cool spot right on the side of the hill. Looks easy to dig in. Got a nice view. Got a nice view of the Christopher McCandless bus, and really pretty. This is a real nice looking spot right there, son. Right here, I'm getting to the top of one of the hills. It's flat. I could build in a spot where no trees would fall on me. The only problem with that spot is I'm at the top of the hill, and it's such a far hike down and up. So it would be hard getting my stuff up there and going up every day. But I don't have service at the spot, but I'm about to climb that mountain and see if I got service at the top of that. I'm pretty sure there's bears, cougars, and wolves out here, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for a stick that would make a good spear. It seems there's a creek bed on the property. That would be crazy if this started flowing in the winter. Found a good spear stick. Yeah, this definitely fills up with water sometimes. I made it quite a bit a ways up the hill, but no reception yet. I'm gonna keep going. Guys, I've decided I'm not going to the top because even if there is service up there, I'm never coming up here again. In there, just like so. Where I'm gonna build and I'm gonna start digging right now. We got an awesome slope on the side of this hill overlooking pretty nice view. There's a creek that will run right through there in the spring. I'm up on the hill a little bit so that water doesn't move me out. And I got all these dead trees to cut down and work with. I'm gonna dig into the mountain, hopefully more than I build. Roof, walls, door, I'm gonna look like a hobbit. Now's the fun part. This is what it looks like before day one. Come back every day to see the progress that I make. There's gonna be a house right here. Just one whack at a time. The bus is only about 100 yards from here. That's where I'm gonna be storing all my stuff while I'm building this thing. Okay, hopefully this gives you an idea of what I'm trying to do. This is like 30 minutes of work, but just dig back and ching pow. And this is where I'm kicking it. Yeah, let's go. This is where I'm at. I'm gonna dig it back all the way up to about there. I'm thinking of putting a fence like right here so I can move this dirt into a flat spot, extend it out to there even, have a porch. It'll be like 15 feet deep. Guys, wouldn't it be crazy if on top of my roof, I had a zip line going all the way down to the bus? I'm gonna build an elegant staircase up here as well. I'm at 8,000 feet elevation, so I keep running out of breath like every 15 minutes, but we're getting progress going, guys. It's going. Already adjusted to the 1 meal a day. Just snacking on nuts throughout the day. Got a creek only 2 minutes away where I can fill up water and shower. There's no service out here, but I think I'm definitely gonna invest in a Starlink. Go live and show you guys the progress of me building it. Winter is gonna be really cold. I only got like a month or two before the snow hits, so I gotta get to it, bro. I gotta get to it. Working on a fence to hold up my porch. These logs experienced a forest fire a couple years ago, and so they're coated with a perfect protection from bugs and moisture. I'm aiming for in between the spear and that tree right there. Oh shit. Oh damn. It's up there, stuck on that tree. I'm about to clear this out and then try to follow it. Beautiful. Let me go. 2.
That's enough for the potatoes. And then I need 2/3 of a cup for the ground beef. What the fuck? Oh, it's gonna tip. It's gonna tip. Okay. Doing it in here. Will serve a wind barrier. Woo! I'm only gonna be doing a half cup of it. Oh, fuck. Boom. I don't know how much that is. Oh, it's getting hot, guys. It's getting hot. I can't think when it's hot, and I already can't think before that. I need a table. Yeah, I do need a table. Yeah, New Mexico. I'm in the mountains. Let's go. Let me cook. Let me cook. How you think that beef's doing, guys? Honestly, it doesn't look like it's cooking, bro. Need to get that back up to a boil. And then we'll throw the potatoes in there. Will survives barely. Yup. The barely isn't the important part. Will still survives. Oh, what the fuck? That turned into mashed potatoes in like half of a second. Would you guys believe me if it's already mashed potatoes? Tad. But I think I want some of that water actually. Ground beef. Stir. Throw some hot sauce in there. Oh, hot. Hot. Oh, it's hot. Mm. Yeah, burnt my tongue for sure, burnt my tongue. Oh, it's hot. Why did I do that again? I could probably go get cow shit and mix it in with the potatoes and it would still be better than the rice and beans. All right, I've got that tree all cut up. Now it's time to take down this one. So this is what I'm gonna do with those. Pound them in the ground, pause, and then I'm gonna do this all around here. Fence it off and fill it in with dirt. Dig a little hole, fill in the little gaps with little rock. All right, we gotta hope that I can fill that in. There's some of this fencing laying around on the property. This isn't enough, but hopefully I can use this and find some more. Okay, well, it was a cool idea, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that will hold dirt. I might need to fill that all in with logs. Got them all connected with this little rope. Boom. All right, this is where I'm at right now. Ching Pow. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or tips for me. I'd love to hear any ideas you guys got. Will survive. Here's an up close look at the spear. We got this knife blade running all the way down to here. Wrapped it with twine and some of this metal wire I found. And then I coated it with E6000 glue. Did one more layer of twine, one more layer of glue, and then covered it in ash. It's balanced real well, and it's a nice weight, so I could throw some nice shots with it. go, baby.
All right, I ended up just using that fence actually. And then I'm just gonna cover it with random brush. You know what I mean? Random plants should hold dirt. If I go like that, I should be able to move this dirt, lay it up against that, and it'll be flat all the way into the mountain. This is what it looks like from below.
Fence is just a retaining wall. So that the fence goes up to how high my floor is gonna be. I'm gonna dig into the mountain, and then it's also gonna extend out past the mountain. So I have a porch area. Hopefully that explains it a little bit. I'll try to get a better video soon. Also guys, I'm going into town, going to Walmart, getting some supplies. If you guys have anything, because I'm not gonna remember everything, you guys should comment things that I should get so that I don't, so that Will survives. Will continues to survive. Also, I gave myself a haircut. How's it looking? How's it looking?
Go down south and up the mountain.
I have less than a month to build a shelter in the mountains that can withstand rain, snow, and high winds while keeping me warm. I did this before in an easier climate and had a basketball hoop, punching bag, music studio. It was legit. But it was on federal property and I got busted. I'm hoping come springtime, I'm back to where I was. So I'll have time to make a garden, get animals like chickens and a dog and a monkey and a tiger and whatever else I want to do. Going to be really cold, like negative 30 degrees. So I have to build a very warm shelter. To do that, I'm going to be building it into the side of the hill to get some natural insulation from the earth. I got fishing spots, wild game, a creek about a half-mile away, bus for storage, and I'm sleeping in the van while I build. I choose to live this lifestyle because I like to challenge myself with uncomfortable and difficult situations. And I want some dad lore for when I'm older, you feel me? If you're not following yet, follow me now. And let's see if Will survive.
Waboop, wabop,
Bop! Working on digging into the side of the hill for the shelter. Let's go. More digging, more plants, more sticks. Let's go. Started working on a ladder right here so I could put up the basketball hoops. I'm just putting notches in those, ching-powing them on 2 big logs, and then yeah, okay. There's more digging. Did some more digging. Did some more digging. Let's go. Let's go. Started working on the ladder again. Wha-bam. Wha-bop. And then I decided to actually not use it to make the basketball hoop. I'm putting it right there, bro. And I'm going to make another ladder for the basketball hoop. What the hell? And, oh, yeah, I put a target up and tried some spear throws. But I was not throwing that freaking good today, guys. So I gave up. Never hit the target. Big L. Big L. That's all right. Tomorrow, thunder. a lot of people are saying, opposed to building a shelter in the side of the mountain, I should be making my shelter in the bus because it would be easier, and I only have less than a month before the snow falls. I'm not gonna do that because I want to build a shelter in the side of the mountain, but I am cleaning up the bus to so I can kick it in here and store my stuff in here. It's a very cool spot. I want to do a chicken coop and a greenhouse in here eventually. Very pimpin'. It was kind of difficult to clean. I did not have a broom, only the metal rake, small metal rake, and there was a bunch of nails on the floor that kept getting me stuck, but it looks pretty good now, I think. What do you guys think? Got the basketball hoop up, let's go. I had to hug the tree. I couldn't complete the trick shot before I had to get back to work, so check in tomorrow to see if I can get the things I'm trying to do while out here is cut down on my eating. Before I was living out in the woods, I loved to eat 3 meals a day. El Taco Express, chicken enchilada. After a long day of hard work, it feels so good to sit down and eat a nice meal that fills you up, eat till you're full. Most of the time we feel like it's actually necessary. We're not doing it for pleasure, it's so that we can survive, but I'm here to tell you it's not true. It's only been about a week of me being out here snacking on nuts and eating only when I have to, and I've lost the craving for food completely. I can now go a whole day without eating easily if I want. It's all in the head. If you're used to eating, you're gonna want to eat. You're gonna think that you have to eat. At the percentage of Americans that are overweight and obese, and you have to think to yourself, okay, is that right or is it not? If you're not eating like I am, or I eat, but like not a ton, not as much as I used to, you still feel the same happiness. You don't miss the food once you lose the craving for it. I don't feel like I've lost any energy either. I get more work done in a day than I used to. So I'm digging into the side of the mountain for a shelter, moving all the dirt over here. But
hey.
YouTube.